Checking. I hate the internet. 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 Welcome to I hate the internet.
Hello and welcome to I Hate the Internet, the only podcast dedicated to hating the internet. I'm Kevin Klatman.
And I am Tyrell Hartman. This week on I Hate the Internet, I got myself into quite the trouble on reddit.com. Kevin, as you know, I run a comedy show.
Yes. Of
Very
course.
funny comedy show.
Hilarious, yes.
And sometimes I like to post about that comedy show in our local events page. Recently I did that and got downvoted, as I usually do. So I've decided that this month I'm going to kind of make a joke about getting downvoted.
Okay.
The joke said, last time all the downvoters showed up to the show and thanked me for sharing this with them. And then I have a poster
Okay.
for the show.
I see.
Immediately, first comment. Okay, we're happy to have these posts infrequently, even if you don't otherwise contribute. But please don't irk the user base. That is not something we can support.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't like that you are promoting a comedy show that people might want to go to. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, in addition, he doesn't like me promoting a comedy show by also making a joke.
Oh, okay. So they don't like jokes.
So far, they don't like jokes.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well,
So I responded, sorry, I was just teasing. We have a lot of comics on the shows, and we just like to get people out to see, have a good audience for the show. My post usually gets reported by a lot of people, and I feel it's unjust. So I thought I'd razz you a bit. I understand that Reddit is a sacred place for some, so I only post one time per month. However, I get reported even though I follow the guidelines. I've been asked not to post here anymore, so I guess the Reddit elite will win this one. Sorry to those who are irrationally irritated, and also apologies to those who find this useful. Also, suck it hard.
oh, wow.
So again, razzing them.
Yeah, he was right. He did. Now he's razzed.
He's razzed. I ended it with a joke.
Yeah.
Probably a bad move on my part since we already discovered they don't like jokes.
Like, I don't think you're good at learning because he's already like, I don't like jokes, and then you're like,
He's
well,
already
maybe he
said,
likes
I don't like
jokes.
jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
And I gave him another joke.
Yeah, like,
That's really on me.
right, exactly. That's like if someone's like, don't do that, but then you do it again, and then they still don't like it,
Yeah, and what they don't like is important for me to always take into consideration because I'm the one who should be changing. Just
Right.
I should change for everyone else. Everyone else should stay the same. And the real problem here, I think, is comedy,
Well, right. You have to.
which is never funny.
Well, that guy determines what you should do, like, in general. So, I always wake up and ask him, like, what should I do? And then he tells me, like, you should play Battlefront 2 or something. And that's what I do all day. That's how you know what to do during the day. So,
See, you do learn well.
yeah, exactly.
I don't learn well.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what he had to
Well,
say to
we should-
respond.
let's see what he had.
Let's see what he had to
yeah,
say.
Yeah.
He tells me that he gets the logic, but explicitly referencing upvoting or downvoting in post titles is discouraged by Reddit.
Okay.
Wait,
What's Reddit?
the fuck is Reddit?
I don't know. Well, Redicate. I don't think it's in the dictionary. Well, maybe there's a college called Marquette, and it could be a mix between Marquette and Reddit. Well, I mean, like we could look it up. Do you want to?
Yeah,
You should
let's.
look
I
up the
mean, we could really
definition.
see.
Yeah.
Let's find out what Redicate is. Okay.
It's the only way to know whether you're doing anything correctly when you post on the reddit.com. It really is a long word.
I think I found it.
Okay. All right. Oh, wow. It's quite a long list of. Should we read this?
This is an informal expression of the values of many Redditors. So there's about 70 informal rules here that you have to abide by. This is getting a little bit out of my league.
You think so? Yeah.
Should we call our sponsor?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different sections here to this. There's only about there's like 40-ish plus rules.
I might need some
Very
extra
vague.
help on this.
Okay.
I think it's a good thing that today we're sponsored by 1-800-ATTORNEY.
Welcome. Please press 1 to be connected. Please press 1 to be connected.
What the fuck?
Hello, this is Mike Sawaya. For quality assurance, this call may be recorded.
Welcome to the Sawaya Law Firm. How may I direct your call?
Hi, I'm just looking for some legal advice.
For what type of case, sir?
Well, I represent a client who is a comedian, and as you know, there's been a lot of news lately appertaining to things that comedians have done or gone through. This doesn't have anything to do with that. This is a case revolving strictly around Redicate and a post that he made on Reddit, and we're in the midst of a legal battle on currently on Reddit, and I was wondering if I could get some legal advice.
Give me one moment, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for holding. This is Jennifer Sarah with the Sawaya Law Firm. How can I help you?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm just calling for some legal advice. I represent currently a client who is a comedian. As you know, there's been lots of news about comedians and various, I don't know how you would put it, in the news lately about comedians. This doesn't have anything to do with that. This has to do with Reddit and a post my client made on Reddit recently. And I just need some legal advice revolving around Reddit, basically, for my client who is a comedian.
Okay. It's called Reddit.
Reddit, yes, Reddit.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of Redicate?
I have not.
Me neither.
And then, how did you hear about our law firm?
I saw it on a billboard.
And then, let me just get your first name
It's Kyle.
and last name, Kyle.
It's Kalinsky.
Can you spell that for me?
It's spelled how it sounds. It's Kulinski.
Okay. All right, Kyle. Hold on just a moment, okay? Let me just double check with an attorney, okay? Hold on.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to visit our website at sawayalaw.com and follow us on Facebook. We'll be back on the line in just a moment to help you. Thank you for holding.
Mike Sawaya here.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Good. So I represent
Good.
I represent a client who is currently a comedian, and we were looking for legal advice.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this is pertaining to the website called Reddit. He recently posted a link promoting his comedy show on Reddit, and so here's what happened. Basically, he posted a link to his comedy show on Reddit, and the people on Reddit they didn't like this. Apparently, they don't like self-promotion on their Reddit page, and so basically, here's what happened. They said, okay, we're happy to have you post these here infrequently if you don't otherwise contribute to our CU Boulder, but please don't make clickbaity titles to irk the user base. That isn't something we can support. So he responded, sorry, just teasing. We have a lot of CU comics on shows, and we just want to bring people out for an hour and a half to see a good show. My post always gets reported by a lot of people, and I feel it's unjust, so I thought I'd razz you a bit. We usually have a full room anyway, so I don't feel like this is an ad, instead a courtesy to people who care. I understand Reddit is a sacred place for some people, so I only post once a month. However, I still get reported even though I follow the guidelines. Anywho, I've been asked not to share or post here anymore, so I guess anyway, he goes on to tell them to suck it hard, and they accuse him of breaking Reddit essentially, and we just kind of want to get out ahead of this case because we're a little bit scared that they're accusing us of breaking Reddit, and we don't think that we have broken Reddit essentially in this case. So we just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on this
I
case.
haven't the vaguest idea what that. To be honest with you, I don't know anything about this subject.
About Reddit?
And I don't know anything about Reddit because we don't do that kind of law here. So
you don't do that kind of.
I'm sorry, but no, we don't have anything to do with it. So I wish you luck in finding somebody, but I can't help you.
Can you send us in the direction of someone who might know more about this subject?
I don't know anything about it. As far as I know, this field is very, very small number of lawyers don't even know anything about it, and I'm not so sure it's a legal issue anyway. It's probably an issue that deals with how you deal on the web, which usually is not full of lawyers. It's full of people who do what they do within the web. I'd say any lawyer that touched it is probably going to waste his time because there's no way to make a difference with it. But anyway, that's all I know.